Hi, everybody. This is Mr. Roche. We are working on our robots, but I wanted to introduce you tonight to something called Tinkercad circuits. Um, Autodesk used to run something on circuits, but this is a good thing. So what I want you to do is I want you to go here, and I need you to sort of make an account. So what you want to do is you want to launch this, and then you want to save what you're doing. Um, so let me see if I can sign out. I gotta hang on. I'll sign out and we'll see how. And what's going to happen is if you go to Tinkercad, you want to use this and you want to join now. That's what you want to do. So you want to go here and sign this up. Let me see. You don't want to. You just going to create a personal account. Okay. So you're going to click on that, and you could sign in with Google using your St. Mark's email address. That would be probably the best. Okay. And so if you go here, you're going to, pick one of your accounts or whatever like that kind of thing. I'm probably not going to do that. I already have an account, so you could use email too. So what you want to do is, I already have another one of these. I don't want to do that. Let me see. So what we want to do is still try to get to Tinkercad circuits. That's what we're trying to do. Get there, and then I'm going to sign in because I'm already here. So, and what happens is when you make the account, you get to someplace. Let me see if I can get this. You're going to get to someplace that looks like this, okay? And Tinkercad's fine because it's actually lets you make 3D designs and stuff, and you guys might want to try that. But there's also circuits. So what we want to do is we want to create a new circuit. Okay, and I'm going to make a really simple one. Now you can do it in 2 seconds, and it's fun, and it should be good. And here's what you do. So the first thing we're going to do is get a breadboard. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to search for breadboards, right? And I'm going to grab this and put this onto the work area. Okay, you can use your mouse to kind of enlarge and small it. I'm going to go like this or shrink it. And then the next thing I'm going to need is a motor. Okay, so we're going to try to make something like we've been making. And I'm going to pick up a DC motor because that'd be something I like to use with like robots. Okay, and eventually we're going to try to make an H-bridge with this, but right now let's just try to get it hooked up. Okay, so you can see that it has like 2 places for wires. Okay, and this is the breadboard that I can wire it to. I'm just kind of going around with the mouse to do this. Okay, shrink it up. I'm also going to need like a battery. Hi, I'm not sure if you saw the battery. What I did is I got a motor, I got a battery, and I'm having trouble with my video because it keeps like stopping on me. So what I'm going to do is I'm looking for that. Okay, so what I did is I searched for battery, and I got this. And there's different batteries you can use. I'm going to use the 9-volt for this. So I guess it's okay. I searched for motor, and I got the 12-volt motor, and I pulled it out. Okay. And if you hate something and something comes up by mistake, just click on it until it's highlighted and then hit the delete button. Okay, and then one thing I need is I need a switch. So there's a push button switch, but the switch that's more like what we've been using right now is this one called a slide switch. So I'm going to pull it out and you can see it's tiny, and I'm going to put it right there on the board. And if you look at it, it's like hooked into the board, which is really cool. Okay. So what we did was we hooked up the battery. What we're trying to do is trying to make this like battery power switch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get a wire from here to this board. So I'm going to go like this. I hit the black wire to black. Okay, see that? And when I do this, this little window comes up and I can make this black. Okay. It's kind of not the neatest in the world, so I can double click on it and it'll make like a little like dot that I can move around. I'll do it here, and now I can make it like super neat. Okay, which is good for jobs. Okay, so that's my ground wire. Okay, I'm going to pull this over, and I'm going to push this up to the black ground, and I'm going to do that. Okay, so that's pretty good. So far, so good, right? Okay, I'm gonna like line that up. And then what I got to do right now is what we were doing is we were having like switch power switches, okay? So what I'm going to do is this is sort of the common. I'm going to use this switch in like a little bit of a different way. And I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to put a wire down here to the common from red. Okay, I'm going to double click on it. Okay, so I'm going to make sure it comes down like that, so it's neat looking. Okay, and I'm going to color it red so I can see it, right? Okay, so that's cool. And then all I need to do now is get a wire from here out to the motor, and it should power the motor. So I'm going to go like this. Okay, hook that up. I'm going to double click. Okay, and maybe I'm going to put this wire here, and I'm going to move this here so it's like in line. So that's pretty neat, right? And then I'm going to go like that and get this going. Okay, so what I've got is I've got something that would send power. Well, power would go through here, go up into the motor and turn it, and then the return would be here and back to here and back to here if everything's working. Okay, and here's the thing about this. Okay, another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change this. Okay, so I want you to do this so I know how to use it. Okay, so it's like, we'll call this like DC motor demo. Okay, and that's great. So now that's what that's called. And what happens is this automatically gets saved and everything, which is awesome. And then what you can do is you can do this. Okay, so I'm going to start the simulation and see how it's spinning here. I can turn it up, and I can turn it on, and I can turn it up, and I can turn it on. And that's all I want you to do today. Okay, so I want you to see if you can build this, get it built. But it's pretty cool because you can like kind of run it with the simulation and stuff like that. So we will try to do something else. We can try to build an H bridge or something like that. But for right now, just get this done. I want to get a link to your file. So if you share it, you can go like this and give me let me see. I guess you can. Let me see. I want to do it over email. So let me see if I can get like a link. Yeah, that's the thing. I think you just copy this link. You can give me the link in your file, and I want a screenshot of what it looks like. Okay. Actually, what I'd like to do is get a small video showing you how it works. So if you can give me like a little minute video of it working, that'd be cool. Even like 30 seconds of starting the simulation and running it and stopping it and running it and stopping it, running it and stopping it. Okay. Okay. So that's it, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks.